Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning, everybody. At least it is here in JST. Today, we're going to get started with a roguelike that I'm a big fan of and have been since, gosh, it went into early access what feels like forever ago. Risk 2. It came out 1.0. They've got an update cooking for it right now. They're doing the teaser stuff, dropping trailers, things like that right now. So if it looks good, pick it up. Winter sale just started today, so that's a reminder for everybody. It's a 3D action, which is a little rare for, I guess, one of these roguelikes. Really good soundtrack. I guess the original had a good soundtrack too. So that's not a huge surprise. But at any rate, so the idea today is that we spend about maybe an hour and a half, depending on the run. You know how that goes with these roguelike type games. But you see, there's a lot unlocked. We played a lot of Risk 2 over the last year or so. I think we have about 400 hours in this game. Anyway, 400時間ぐらいこのゲームで過ごしてるんだけど、今日はもう始まったばっかりみたいな感じで、もうこの一番最初のコマンドっていうキャラクターを使ってちょっと普通の、難しさ、このレインストームですね。あとはもうモンスーンとか変わり種のこの辺を入れながら、そういう隠れキャラとかを入れてやっていきたいと思うんだけど、I'm gonna leave the monsoon difficulty, all these artifacts, the crazy stuff that they do, and these unlockable characters for later. They were just gonna play the game as if you just picked it up. What's it like right out of the box? Just check it out. So just it should be about one hour. You know, it depends on the runs. 挨拶忘れた。こんじゃこ。天野じゃこです。まず最初、2つのところを多分指していると思いますが、まず1つ、日本語のネイティブではない。英語のネイティブです。I'm not a native speaker of Japanese, but instead a native speaker of English. So, ちょっと聞きにくかったらごめんね。で、2つ目ね。男性です。いわゆるバビ肉です。For those of you who speak English, it's time for your early morning Japanese lesson. バビ肉。バビ肉, that word is actually a portmanteau of virtual 美少女受肉ですね。Which essentially, the easiest way to explain that is to virtually assume the appearance of a female, otherwise using a female avatar. ほんで、中身は男性です。おっさんです。よろしく。ほんで、始めよう。Let's get underway with all that out of the way. Just take commando for a rainstorm run, see what we get. See how things go. Let's see. The only thing I think I'm going to keep changed on here are these two. So you would start with these two, which is just like a blast that penetrates enemies and a tactical roll. This does have invincibility frames, a little bit. Just the tiniest little bit. This one sends you a lot farther, and dodging completely is usually a lot better than the little bit of iframes this will give you. So you'll want this as soon as you can. I prefer this at least. And the phase blast is a shotgun. Who doesn't love those? So let's get started. It has been a minute since I've played Risk 2. So let's just see what we can get. So basically, the flow of the game, much like a lot of roguelikes, is you kill all these enemies. It's kind of this 3D action. This is pretty unique. I can't really think of anything quite like it. Not even the first Risk rank is really okay, check that out. Was 3-dimensional like this. Snag that. Lunar coins are used in a secret shop. We'll probably try and visit it a little bit later. I guess I should just like put a blanket spoiler warning. I've shown all the hidden characters, talked about all this stuff, so you know. Just do what you feel is necessary and good. Did I jump right in? Did I not take that? I did not. I was so worried about the sound. I apologize. Give me 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. That new streamer feel helps to put titles and categories on the streams. So it's a free tip. タイトルと種類、何のゲームをやってるのをつけた方がいいですよ。無料アドバイスです。ちょっと時間が経つとですね、右上で見えるんやけどね、今イージーってまあそれは別に何言ってるかは無視していいんやけど、とにかくどんどん難しくなるんですね。敵のダメージやステータスが全部上になっていくので、ちょっといいペースで進んだ方がいいですね。おかげで。団体はこれは難しいね。こんな感じで取るアイテムが選べるんですよ。普通のチェストと同じ値段で。With these triple shops, you can kind of control, you can do some loot shaping, pick what you want from a couple of options for the same price as a normal chest. So they're really good to find. The more of them you find, the more you can shape your loot, and the better off your run will be. So that dagger there is a pretty good pickup. Bleeds are really good, especially on a character that attacks as quickly as Commando. Some characters don't really have a good auto attack, or it's not just not the focus of their kit. A little less effective, but bleed is a kind of like scaling damage, which is pretty rare in this game. So you probably want to try to pick it up where guillotine is also good. And that's change your state. You can see I'm stacking bleed on this guy now, and it just goes up and up and up until he goes down. So that's why bleed is so good in these boss fights that are like super long, and you just have to sit there and pound on him for a while. Being able to stack a bleed while you do that is just a very good ability. Okay, let's go ahead and start the fight. So you hit the teleporter to go to the next stage. Before you get to go, you get to fight a boss. So we got Smelly Fish. Smelly Fish is okay in the beginning. And by about stage 7, I'm going to talk shit and get absolutely killed. This is what's about to happen. So I'm going to clear these guys out. They basically have hit scan damage, and it's really bad for you. Beetles can stick. So you can kind of keep the director only spawn a certain number of enemies at a time. So if you get a bunch of beetles, yes, you can keep the beetles up. And so that's the thing that the jellyfish does. That's dangerous. Is the like explosion at low health sort of thing. There we go. Easy. Hey, we got the squid columns. So if you get a bunch of beetles like this, you can keep them around in favor of having to deal with enemies that are dangerous and will do a lot of damage, like these wisps, and especially later on, elemental wisps. That's maybe not the biggest problem here in Rainstorm. Monsoon, you're definitely going to keep that. Get some extra cash. It's almost always better to have items as opposed to just whatever stats. Whoa, hello. So we take those. So I haven't really explained the items yet. They come in at the shop. It's a little late for that. Anyway. So white, green, red, technically blue, and I guess also yellow. Yellow are boss items, reds are legendaries, greens are like uncommons, and white items are common. Blues are from like the secret shop. They tend to be like, you think of them as like cursed items. They typically have an upside and a downside, so. Ooh. Well, we always hit these. These are mandatory shrines. They're actually called Shrines of the Mountain. And you hit them, and what it does is it adds another boss to the end of the level. Great. In addition to adding a boss, it adds another green item if you clear the boss. So you saw we got the squid polyp from the last teleporter fight. We would have gotten, well, two squid polyps, which is very exciting. But 2 green items, which actually is exciting. しばらく英語で喋ったんやけど、ちょっとアイテムの説明。白はまあ一番よく出るやつで、緑はアンカーモンかな真ん中の辺、赤はレアで、黄色はボスのアイテムですね。ボスを倒したらたまに出る。ボスによって違うので、それに青、ブルーのアイテムですね。それはまあ呪いのアイテムだと思っていいと思う。ちょっとなんかいいこともあってちょっと悪いダウンサイドがあってあんな感じのアイテムです。So, we just picked up some glasses, the crit glasses. そのメガネはね、クリティカルヒットをクリティカル率を上げてくれるんやけど、それが多分このゲームの中では一番ベストなダメージの増し方。So crits are probably like your best way to increase your damage up until you hit crit cap, which I think is like at usually at 10 or so. We need glasses for each character. It changes pretty often. I think it's somewhere around that 10 or 9, depending on the character. Some characters have different critical ratios, so like, or not critical ratios, it's more quickly. They have different proc coefficients on their auto attacks, quickly they shoot, things like that. So, いろいろ考えてアイテムを取って、もう一つこのゲーム今全然やってないんですけれども、いいところはですね、ローグライクには結構珍しいと思うんだけど、マルチプレイヤーができますよね、このゲームの中だと。4人までですね。この、キャンペーンっていうか、一緒にできます。ローグライクっぽく、一人が死ねば、そのままレベルが終わるまで死んだままですね。みんながちょっとある程度できないとなかなか難しいところもありますが、結構あんな感じでやってます。なんかもうちょっと激しいようなゲームをやった後エイペックスとかダウンタイム、ちょっとエイペックスには集中力がないんやけど、まだゲームでやりたいっていう時はよくやってた。一日の終わり。結構時間かかってんね、このステージ。遅めで。いや、なってるんだけど。大体ね、いいタイムラインは、ステージ3は10分以内にたどり着く。っていう感じにしたら、案外いいですね。その難しさとかの。 たな。Let's see what we get. Titans, not the worst. Be bad if I lag. This one is about 大体2つぐらい。なんで3つあるの？このバスはね、大体2つの攻撃パターンがあるんですけど、まずこのビームって感じのやつと、進化からやってくるアッパーカットみたいな。So these guys basically have like two major attacks. They've got the beam, the tracking beam. The tracking is like perfect. See, the tracking is like perfect on that beam. So you really wouldn't break the line of sight there. Oh, I'm gonna eat this. We're done. And that's how quickly it can happen. But that's roguelikes, right? Let's just hop right back in. There we go. Anyway. So sometimes those mandatory shrines can get you into some trouble, but this is how it goes, right? Not the worst start. Sticky bombs used to be the thing to get. I just ate that for some reason. Change them. That was very slimy. Use that. Okay. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. There's orange items. もう一つあるんやけどね。このオレンジアイテムはですね、装備、全部装備っていうか、使えるアイテムですね。で、右下を見ると、ちょっと加えてるね、そのアイテムの画像が。こうやって使うと、出ます。いろいろあるんやけどね、テレポートできるアイテムとか、スキャンするアイテムとか、普通の攻撃とか、こうやってちょっとステータスをアップしてくれるアイテム。結構強いんで、でも、そのクールタイムが長い。基本的には。So these equipment items are very powerful, but they tend to have very long cooldowns, especially some of the better ones. Self-buff ones especially seem to have very long cooldowns. So this may have been helped past run. Some bears. Probably want to try to fit those in somewhere. The bears are basically just a chance to not take damage. It does, the scaling does like level off so you can't become like damage immune, but if you get up to like 93+% or something like that, so get close. テディベアね、ちょっと唯一の有力な、まあ、鎧っていうかディフェンスアイテムかな。こっち勘使ってるんやけど、なんかチェスト全くないね。時間じゃない。音とか大丈夫？ It sound alright for you guys? I don't know if I really like the music in this game, so I probably have it like cranked up. I don't know how that is on y'all's end. Sometimes these shrines right here, these shrines of blood, can be really helpful because you spend a lot of time farming to get a couple items and you run out of money. So you can pay a little help, get that cash, and keep gathering items, and usually you'll want to, or hopefully, you find a regeneration item of some sort, some way to restore your health. So those essentially become free money if you play your cards right. Some characters have very powerful healing. Mando is not one of them. He's kind of the basic guy, so he doesn't have a whole lot in the way of self-heal. But some of the later characters definitely do. One's like completely built around it. So some characters can make really easy use of those, while others kind of struggle. Got the jellyfish again. Mando kind of has a hard time. If you don't get those bleeds or some sort of scaling damage, he has a little bit of a harder time getting off the ground than some of the other characters. So if we eat it again, which we might. I'm getting that feeling. Let me try Huntress, because Huntress is a lot more powerful of just a starting character. I think she is unlocked very, very quickly. It's like 1 or 2 runs and you'll get Huntress. Without that bleed, it is a whole different story when it comes to the damage. This, there, this, and that flaming Lemurian there. Oh yeah, I definitely flamed enemies. De 敵はなんか属性の敵も出てくるんですけど、これ大体炎と霹靂と法律ね。I just almost died there. A ちこち行ってんだけど、テレポーターの周辺にいないとチャージしないですね。す 数字、テレポートの上に数字ありますよね。そうです。時間かけすぎた。This is wetlands. Not really my favorite map. 茶色です。このレベルは、このステージ。小説の話をちょっとしようとしてたんやけど、アイスがね、アイス系は HP が増して、ある時は、なんか、アイスフィールドとかをシャー出してる。こいつやね。これね。その中にいると、ちょっとスタンされるですね。1秒ぐらいやけど、ゲームではほんまにそれぐらいで止まってしまったらもう、そんなふうに。Let's see what we get. So again, a little bit behind schedule, but time to teleporter and get on. Oh yeah, when you're looking for the teleporter, there's this mechanic below, these like sparkle effects that you can find around the teleporter, but I'll let you know where it is. Very far away, so find it. I think we get. Look at the difference that lead dagger makes damage. Day, yeah. It's, items are definitely like there are levels, there is experience, but it's all about the items. 経験値とかレベルとか左下に書いてあるよ。あれはまあまあ多少は関係あるけど、大体のステータスは全部 全て入ってからいけるもんなんで、これね。These statues, you pay one of those coins if you've been here since the beginning. They're kind of rare, those coins. When you get around, you get going, and you're getting through a lot of enemies very quickly. You can see them a little bit more often just through chance. But oh, that noise. Pay a lunar coin to those altars, and it will unlock the secret shop. The secret shop is you trade up your items for other items. You can get the cursed items. There's also a character you unlock in the secret shop. What I really need right now, I've got these Jaros bands. The bands, both of the green band items, the Reynolds band and Jaros band, are these elemental rings, and both of them are extremely good, but you have to have an attack that procs them. And the trigger condition is an attack that does a certain percent damage. All damage is represented by, oh, this does 4,000% damage or something like that, some base number. You have to have something that can trigger that. Commando, once again, a lot of his abilities are these rapid fire bursts, things like that. So no one attack is really doing all that much damage. Even the shotgun blast is separated into all of its individual pellets. What I'm really fishing for right now is either enough. Oh, these guys are really dangerous. These wisps, I mentioned before, are pretty bad. Pretty bad. They're obviously hard to fight, fly around. They're basically hit scan. So when they get the elemental fixes, they can get really dangerous really quick. Because of the bonus damage that the elemental affix would give them. ウィスプっていう敵なんですけど、こうやって何か属性になると結構危なくなる。これは特にね、この系はね。それは属性を得ただけでダメージアップされるし、HP もアップされるし、そして攻撃食らった時は何かのステータスを与えることになっちゃう。与えられる。ごめんね。炎はもちろんダメージで、アイスはスロー。歴はね、ダブル攻撃ですね。歴はショックボールみたいなのを残して、These guys here are also very dangerous. For reasons that are kind of arcane. So those big wisps, greater wisps, are this name. This greater wisp. They do like a. Serious? This is the end. They do like a double attack. So they fire those two bolts at pretty much the same time. From one from each hand. This game has basic one-shot protection, supposedly. I'm sure people would argue that doesn't exist. But as long as you're above, as you can see at the bottom left, this like checked striped pattern on the health meter there. As long as you're like, as long as it's showing, that's like the health it will leave you at if you were to be like one shot. So there is like a one shot protection system. The problem is a lot of creatures in this game have basically like a double attack. Like they shoot multiple projectiles, like those wisps, or they have like a flame breath weapon or something like that that does like multiple hits. Hey, that would be very good on a different character. I'm getting some really lucky runs that I've been throwing away. Ah, it's really our first time to see it, Shrine of Chant. That is really lucky. So Goryag's Opus is an item that gives like a team-wide buff, which means if you put it in that equipment drone, the equipment drone will just spam it for you, which is like great, like ideal situation right there. So now we just got to keep our buff buddy alive, the drone itself. We spent a lot of time here on stage 3, so let's keep on moving. Hopefully get a look at the shop. Her gender is guy over here with like, looks like he's holding like a minigun or something. Those guys are called Clay Templars, and they are really tough to deal with if you can't stun them out of their attack. Kind of like the normal golems. They're the same, the square guys. So they like charge up that thing and just start shooting and moving. Hopefully you can pick up something fun in the secret shop. Wait till we're guarding it, that's fun. So what this is, the secret shop. You have to find these little altars which are hidden around the map. Sometimes they're hidden better than others. That is one heck of a shop. Holy moly. So here you can do a number of different things. So sometimes beside this guy right here will be a character that you can unlock using these coins. These are the cursed items. They all have like upside and downside. This lets you re-roll the secret shot. Yeah, just to the far right there. Here you can trade up. So this is like 3 white items for 1 green, or 5 greens for 1 red. Over here you can choose your final stage. Or it's not your final stage, but whatever the next stage will be whenever you come to the shop here. So I'm actually gonna do this. It's kind of rough since I lost my gas, but should be fine. I don't think there's anything even worth trying to roll for here. So you roll just like this. The items start popping up. These seem to do nothing, which is why I picked them up. Do bird level. Also relatively new level. I said they were mandatory shrines. Still, I think they are. They're mandatory. I'm gonna take these.ちょっとアイテムがどうもなってないけど、ちょっとすするかな。There's a teleporter. However, there is a secret boss in this stage that I would like to find. This will give us a rare. we're definitely taking way too long if these things are showing up. Dagger is not really cutting it here. May just have to Hail Mary and try for the secret boss and get the run back on track, butどっちにしてもこれ最後にしよう。朝活配信したら、まだやってる途中でね。All this money and just nowhere to spend it. Scrappers, yeah. That's scrappers let you shape your loot, you turn your stuff into scrap, and then when you see the sprinters, it's guaranteed to take the scrap instead of one of your items like it normally would. So yeah, it's time to get rid of scrap them. And get, hopefully in the future, find an item printer, which we've seen a couple of. Print it into something good. Post that secret boss. It's not really necessary. If you could find a missile launcher or that lightning, it would be such a good way. As it stands, it's kind of rough right now. Alright, here, we're just gonna send it, we kill it, maybe we recover the run. better damage on tower guys. There's a lot going on right now. Maybe clean this up first. Let's see what costs it off.
Oh, that's bad.
Whew.なんかめちゃ痛かったな今。So when it gets busy here, I can see it kind of struggling a little bit, you know. Oh.お、ありがとう、ごめん。なんか、忙しくで、気づけんかったけど。マジで。お、小戸中さん、ありがとうございます。朝活ね。この時間帯、いいよね。ちょっとうちも朝活になるし、向こうのもゴールデンタイム、まあ個人性には関係ないかもしれないけどシステム。映像とか音大丈夫ですか？見ながらやってるんですけれども、あんまりよくカクカクになっちゃうんやけど忙しくなるね。私は大丈夫じゃないかもしれない。 This could be it. That's it. まあまあ、そんな感じです。ちょっと時間余ってんで、せっかくなら、ちょっと違うキャラでやっていきたいと。ハントレスは多分すぐ改造できるので、始まったばかりで。で、ちょっとハントレスとしてやっていきたいと思います。最初からおったらちょっと気づいてるかもしれないけど、ステージがランダムでだいたい2か3択くらいですね。ファーストステージ一番尋ねるから、多分4パターン、4ステージ、マップがあるかな。So if you've been here from the beginning, you probably noticed that the stages are randomly selected between usually about 2 or 3 different stages. In the case of the first stage, which you visit often, I think there's like 4 or 5. There's quite a few for the first stage. As you can see, Huntress has a whole different set of moves, different character model. So when you choose a different character, the game can change quite a bit. So unlike Commando, Huntress actually has some really good movement abilities, a lot of AoE. One thing she doesn't have, however, is stun, which would be a little... いや、それはパンチスの方が強いって言っても、まあ難易度は変わりません。これ一応普通ですね、レインストーム。ね、一番難しいはモンスーンって言って台風かな。名前ですね。Not bad. We got the Beetle Queen. Hey, it's really good. あんまり見たことのないボスですね。3つぐらいあるかな。一番最初。合わせるか。 ビートルクイーンは他のビートルを呼ぶからちょっと忙しくなりますね。他のボスとか比べると。最近小さな、なんかその一番小さいビートルからビートルガードっていう敵にちょっと修正して作りましたので、若干は難しくなりましたかな。ああ、いいのあったな。それが欲しい。敵はどこいずこ。敵がないとお金は手に入れないから。サラリーマンの名言集みたいな。アイテムこういう落ちてるこの白いのもあるし、だいたい白、緑、赤、黄色、青、オレンジですね。種類によって色が違う。レアードにも関わる。赤が一番珍しいですね。周辺はあんまりないから、どうかな。Boss戦。See who we get. Oh no. These guys can be very tough. Let's play Doom Striders. They do a lot of damage, they do a lot of debuffs. They have ranged attacks, they restore their health. They're very mean. We've got two of them. That Kidara's band just didn't want to work with. ボスはですね、このテレポート、ステージを変えるためにテレポートをチャージしないといけないので、この使っている高いアーチみたいなところなんですけど、あれはですね、あれをオンにするとボスがやってくる。ボスと戦ってテレポートをチャージしながら、最後にその緑、中レアかな。When you defeat the bosses, you get the green items, at least one. We're gonna get two because we've got a mountain challenge going. Die. Type of time に入ってね。終わりからついていくんですよね。他の敵にもダメージ与えるから、 助かります。またこれか。第2ステージには2つぐらいしかないと思いますけど今日はこればっかりですね。もう一つはもうちょっと小さめの、雪の中のステージなんですけど、私はあっちの方が好きさっき言ったんやけど、このトリビュート、マジでそのタイミングで、あ、やめてやめて、ごめんなさいこれを使ってヘルス HP を削ってあれに変えるんやけど、そのタイミングでめっちゃ危ない、そのレイ・テンプラーという敵が出てきましてハントレスには特に危ないですね。レイ・テンプラーはスタンがあれば、そのババババババって銃撃ってるところを止めることはできるんやけど、ハントレスにはスタンがないから受けるしかないね。ああ、これは美味しい。これは欲しい。なるか。そうね。Okay. 今のはね、アイテムプリンターっていうものなんですけど、要するに自分が持っているアイテムを同じ珍しさのアイテム交換できるけど、でもランダムで選ぶからちょっとちょっとガンブルが入ってるね。先ほど見かけたスクラッパー使えば自分の持っているアイテムをスクラップにして、最初からそのスクラップを使ってから自分のアイテムを削っていくので、それでうまいことアイテムの管理ができますね。今までスクラップ見かけてないけどあったわこれです。やってみようか。ほんでさっき取った白いアイテムをこうやってスクラップにして、でプリンターのところに りまして、そうですね。それがローグライクですね。ダメし。記憶。プリンターはどこへいた？これだ。で、この一番アイテム欄に入っているその右側。スクラップが消えて、このアイテムプリンターが出しているアイテムになりましたよね。こうやってちょっとアイテムを管理できます。なので、ちょっと結構時間かけるので、このステージで行こう。さて、何が出るかな。ああ、またこれや。今回一つしかなかったので、なんとなくいいですね。ボスを倒しても、このテレポーターのチャージができてないと、待つ時間がありますね。こうやって。倒しながらテレポーターをチャージしますね。So even if you clear the boss early, you still have to wait for the teleporter to charge. あんまりあれがする。じゃあ、ステーキ出るやん。So many steaks. ステージ4ですね。パッと見てるときめっちゃわかるな。あー、ここか。これ新しいステージやけど、第4ステージの中で多分一番難しいかな。広いし。 で、これがリスカブレインの最強の敵。最強じゃないけど、地面から出てくるから、もうたまに真後ろから湧いてくるので、めっちゃ危ない、そいつが。なんかゲーム上でなんかグレーター・ラメリアンみたいな名前にしてるんやけど、だからちょっとやってる連中は全員ステルス・ラメリアンって呼んでるんやけど、隠れラメリアン突然出てくるから。この広いステージはね、敵がいろんなところに湧くから効率的に種を集まることがちょっと難しくなるよね。で、時間が経つと、一番最初に時間が経つと、これが難しい、ゲーム自体が難しくなるって言ってたんやけど、で、ボス戦でも何でもないのに、こいつらが湧いてます。そういう難しさの違いかな。元ボスがもう普通の敵として出てくる。こんな感じです。はい、ちょっと。危なっまさにその通り。ミスった。まあいいや。なかなかいい時間になってるのでまあ次回ねクリアしよう。ちゃんとやっててクリアやってみようかと。そうかな。ごめんキーが早かった。もうあとワンちょいですね。好きなキャラでやっていこうかな。ちょっと今日のミッションとちょっと言いなるけどこのキャプタンっていうキャラはクリアしないと出てこないキャラなんですけど、私は個人的に好きなので、ちょっと最後はこのキャラとやっていきたいと思います。なかなかいいステージ1ですね。スクラッパーもあって。でですよね、なんか、可愛いっていうか、モデルとかが、なんかシンプルなんやけど、全部が。すごい、なんか、小さなチームで作ったゲームやと思う。最初の作品はもう2か3人ぐらいだったんですけど、これはさすがにもうちょっと人の手がかけてるんやけど、まあ似たもんかな。ガチめのインディーゲームですね。 アップデートがそろそろ来るっていうニュースになってるんですけど、ウィンターセールでとにかく今出てるバージョンを遊んでみて、それを楽しみにしてほしいね。久しぶりやけど今日やるのはめっちゃ久しぶりなんやけど、結構してます、このゲーム。先ほど言ってた、先ほどではないの、もう1時間前に、言ってたんやけど、ちょっと珍しくローグライクなのにモルチプレイヤーとかもいける、このゲームは。で、なんか友達たちと一緒にできます。4人までかな。モードとか入れると、まあ、それ以上の人数でもいろんなことができるので。でちょっと珍しいかな、ローグライクで。コーオップのローグライク。あんまり聞かないね。他におすすめがあればぜひ。私たちこれのやりすぎでなんかやるかみたいなアップデートが来ると必ずやってくる。いやアップデートが出るとみんな一緒にやってはくれる。すいません、若干ガンガンに入ってました。はちょっと変わり種のキャラとして、まあ普通の攻撃はショットガンですね。そしてセカンダリーアタックがスタンガンですね。この3と4が、まあ、船カピタン船長っていう名前やから、船からちょっとサポートを呼び寄せる。でこれが船に命令をしてダダダダーンとしますね。ちょっとずるいと思うかもしれないけど、空と接してないところで使えない、全く。これがちょっと弱点ですね。さっきルナーコン集まんない。また出た。出るときは出るね。もう一つのちょっと船長さんの弱点としては、この空中の敵、ショットガンやから、あんまり遠距離やとうまくダメージを与えないんですけど、その船からの大砲がね、小さい、なかなか当たらないので。ごめん、たまにチャットとかを見るととんでもないことになっちゃうね。物理演算もね。Sometimes when I'm looking at chat, I break my neck. Also, the physics kind of freak out a little bit. Although I'm sure some of y'all out there are into that sort of thing. I am into that sort of thing. So we are in wetlands. I don't like wetlands. It's brown. It's You're looking at wetlands. It's a brownish green. That's about it. But we gotta clear some enemies out, pick up some items, then we should keep moving. I'm in favor of just getting out of here. I don't like the stage. Oh, they got a free secret shop. Check that out. Some crit glasses over here. That's really good. Glasses are, saying at the very beginning, very important because critical hits are about the only way to actually increase one's damage in this ring tube. Or at least it's one of the best ways to increase one's damage. So I'm going to try to get about 9 or 10 of these. Oh, and we got a ring. It's looking good. バンドとメガネを取れば戦闘としてはいけるかもしれない。毎回言ってんだけどしょうもないところにしてQuick grab of this chest over. Wait. Yeah, I'm definitely grabbing this. Okay. Let's go check out the shop.若干ね、オーバーになっちゃうかもしれないけど、これ最後にしようとする。Make sure we go somewhere good. That is Aurelian's place. World.船長のもう一つのちょっと弱点、あんまり速くないカマンドみたいにスーってスライディング。あ、このユキの第3ステージ行けた。こっちの方がいい。だって10分以内にここまで来ると、ここに開けへんけど、ちょっと見せてあげよう。この光ってるのを見て10分以内に来ればこれは開けるんですよ。 それの中にアイテムが入ってる。無料の上、そのアイテムを解除できる方法は箱から取ることです。どういうアイテムかをちょっと一人でプレイして楽しみにしてあげます。おっとっと。これは欲しい。ちょっとアイテム軽く集まって次のステージに飛びます。プレイヤー数が増えるとアイテムの数も増えるので、全然なんかこの量で4人でやることはない。プレイヤーをいっぱい入れるともうチェストとかがわーって出てくるので、ぜひ友達たちと一緒にやってみて。So yeah, number of chests and enemies for that matter. 敵も増えるよ。Chests and enemies increase with the number of players. So it's not like you're splitting the same amount of loot amongst 4 people and expecting to like that. They increase the loot as you increase the number of players. Once again, here's the secret shop. Just have to find the altars and give a coin to them. Alright, boss time. And again, more play doom strikers. off another time. Hopefully not get knocked off into nothingness by our new big friend here. Nice babe. You see, when you're in these secret areas or underground, that captain's artillery and his drone calls are disabled. 先ほど船の手伝いを呼び寄せるやつも、最後のなんかドローンのアビリティがこういうところに入るとできなくなるね。あ、待って待ってめっちゃバカなことやっちゃった。どうしようどうしよう。これはむずいな。やってみよう。ちょっと誤解はするかもしれないけど、ちょっとやってみよう。このコンビ。あ、ここや。よし。あ、仕事行くのね。いってらっしゃい。来てくれてありがとうございます。そろそろラストでしょ。広いね、ここ。ステージのどっかにゴールドチェストがどこかにしてるんだね。完全暗記は少ない。 こでしたね。あ、これですね。結構時間かかりますね。おお。Getting flicked. Okay, just get some more cooldown reduction. Maybe the red chest will have what we need. How do we do? Brain stalks? It's not bad. Saて出口。What if it's up here? Looks like it is. Affliction. Yeah, there it is. We're getting started, huh? 자, 급이가 가야 되네. では始めてみますね、今日。ステージ5。これはいつも一緒。パープルの。今ですね、本当のゲームのラスボスに行くか、ループをするかっていう選択肢ステージですね。So on this stage, which is the same every time at stage 5, you decide whether you're gonna go fight the last boss or you're gonna start looping. I'd like to do the real last boss. We have a little more time. So we may loop for now. Bleed and the lightning faster, which is a very good equipment. This thing on the bottom right that says Q under it. It's a usable equipment item. Very strong. Lots of damage, single target, short cooldown. It's not at all. And so we've looped. It's our first loop of the day. Coming back, it's a little rough. Our first loop of the day, so you go back to, and here we are on stage 1, which is now stage 6. Can I get both of these? Let's find out. So we do a few more stages, and then we have the opportunity to run. But basically, if you wanted to, you could just keep looping for as long as you like until you get dead or you get bored. But now you have the ability to end your run outside of the final boss or obliterating. Sneaker it. We've already talked about a lot of the secrets in this game. But there's a whole another set of systems that we haven't even talked about, which is the artifacts, which is you farm them on, or you get them farm. You get them using a panel on that last level we were just on. You collect the codes from a bunch of different places around the world, all throughout the different stages. You input the codes into that panel. You do like a little mini boss fight, and you get artifacts. The artifacts are like basic mutators. They do a bunch of different stuff. Sort of changes the gameplay. Some of it good, some of it bad. It just depends on what kind of stuff you're wanting to change about the game. You get out of that first, you start to really get a lot of enemies. The money becomes a lot less of an issue. Money is really like bottleneck for moving one falls off very quickly. お金のことはすごいなんかその最初のところはすごく大事なんやけど、そこからは敵がめっちゃ湧くし、スピードもだから、なんだかんだ言ってその心配がどんどん消えていく。時間オーバーにはなりますが、あと15分、20分ぐらい付き合ってくれれば、一つのエンディングが多分見える気がする。と言った瞬間、死ぬこともあるかもしれないけど。でもこれは絶対最後。もう今日3回目言ってんだけど、これは絶対最後。よっしゃ。Wetlands, get it out of here. What ロボットみたいな、なんかゴーレムやけどね。ロボットみたいな敵は普通バージョンでも全然危ないんやけど、その属性のタイプが出るとめっちゃ危ない。ダメージとか HP とかが半端ない。So those golems, hey, look at that. Well, I no longer have, just wants to make this, that's not good. Okay. Are we dying here? Oh, I didn't see the one behind me. I thought we were dead. 後ろにもスポーンすることは気づかなかったので、嬉しいのかな。あ、 あ、忘れた。まあいいや。ちょっと秘密エンディングにはなるかもしれないけど、あら。つい、あるアイテムを拾ってしまったんだけど、シークレットエンディングにはなっちゃうかもしれないけど、まあまあ、見せる分には。仕組みはまあ、分かっていかない。時間で説明しよう。なんとなくしてるのぐらいでやろうと思って。ローグライフっぽく試しやった。この船長キャピタンのランがなかなか最後まで危なっ。ゴーレムは本当に危ない。第8ステージに行くと毎回これからループ1を完全にやってからそのステージ8で5ステージずつにこのエフェリオポータルが開きます。それを入るとこの変な空間に来ます。でちょっとジャンピングパズルで出た、ジャンピングパズルでこれはミスったかも。ギリセーフ。別に死なないけど、ただ、1からスタートになりますけど、ジャンプですね。で、これね、英語は、obliterate yourself from existence の 自分の存在を宇宙から消す。文章は出てるんやけど、やっぱ消したくないなと思ったらループこれで続ける。だけど本当ですかみたいな。Are you sure? って言ってるよね。2時間以上やってるので消したいです。あら、されてるな。これが秘密の空間ですね。そしてシークレットボスですね。残念ながらキャプテンはね、この不思議な空間でいろんなアビリティが使えないんです。残念なことに。ショットガンは効くみたいですね。こいつらはダメージが高くて危ないんで、遠いところからシャットガンってゲーム常識からは離れてる状態なんやけど、とにかくその集結のデバフを守って勝利を持ってなんとなくクリアできるかな。でこれがボーナスですね。そのボーナスはですね、そのレアというかルナーコインの山々ですね。あ、今回払った分を取り戻したかなぐらいかね。こんな感じで消えていくですね。で最後これはリスク・アブ・レインの一つのエンディングです。ちょっと2時間ほど付き合ってくれてありがとうございます。次の配信はですね、多分 YouTube で行いたいと思ってますが、それは明日の夜、クリスマスイブの夜7時半ですね。ちょっとマインクラのクリスマスイベントみたいな感じで友達と一緒にやってるサーバーでちょっとワイワイしようかと思います。Thanks for hanging out for about 2 hours. Jeez. That was one of the endings for Risk of Rain 2. The next stream will be on YouTube, actually, so it's a little bit of a collaboration between myself and another VTuber. And it will be Christmas Eve. It's going to be a little Christmas Eve party at 7:30 Japan time tomorrow night on our little Minecraft server. We're going to build some Christmas stuff and hang out for a little bit, do things like that. So, gonna say the line. Give the Twitch a follow. Find me on YouTube. It's in the links are in the description. And follow me on Twitter if you're interested in keeping up with things. I kind of switch back and forth between Twitch and YouTube. So if you're not following, it's gonna be hard to keep up. 日本語でね同じく YouTube とか Twitch でのフォロー、YouTube でチャンネル登録とか両方使えますんで、 Twitch と YouTube ね。ほんでちょっと Twitter でのフォローしてないならちょっとどっちで配信してるか分かりにくいかもしれないので Twitch のフォローはおすすめですよろしくお願いします。今日はほんまに聞いてくれてありがとうございました。でもこの辺で終わりです。じゃあおつじゃこでした。バイバイ。